以下為個人意見節目，內容提及嘅所有政綱及言論均以嘉賓原話為準，敬請留意。
市選論英雄 Municipal Election Talks 節目主持 Adam
Keung。Hello， 大家好，歡迎大家嚟到呢個市選論英雄啦。咁我係姜永慶，我哋嘅嘉賓咧就係一個school board 嘅，即係教育區嘅委員啦。咁佢係選咧呢個 Markham 嘅第2區啊。咁我哋一路會介紹到底第2區係屬於咩啦。咁其實第2區咧係 Ward 2第2、3同埋6嘅。咁咧係Jeevan 啦 ，Jeevan Trehan welcome to the show, and thank you for your interest to join us, and so that you can let more people know about yourself.
Thank you so much, Adam, for inviting me here today. It's my pleasure.
And we also have a volunteer, a good friend of yours, maybe Connie Singh. Connie 咧就今日幫我哋做下啲翻譯喎，咁多謝你一齊上嚟傾偈。
Okay.
So let's start from the boundary. Because I want to describe to our audience, like who lives in this area should pay more attention to know our candidate. Can you explain to us?
This is probably one of the largest area for school board trustee. And if you see, it starts all the way from 404, Highway 404, and goes all the way to Highway 48, which is Markham Road. It runs north 19th Avenue and goes to Highway 407. It does get dissected at certain place, but that's pretty much the area, so which I could describe as, it's called Area 2, and for Markham Ward, it's Markham Ward number 2, 3 and 6.
我哋嘅選區係好大嘅，由
407啦，
由407到
48啦，如果東嘅係
到48，然後咧係
北咧就19街
，19街同埋 Woodbine 嗰度，
去到 Woodbine 或者404啦。
咁個
選好大嘅區。
選區咧係包括以前嘅第2區、第3區同埋第6區。
So tell us something about what you have been doing, your background, so that our people can know you more.
Thank you. Adam, my name is Jeevan Trehan, as you mentioned, and I'm a chartered professional accountant. I am been a finance executive with more than 20 years in various industries and have rich experience. I have been a Markham resident since 2000. It's been almost 14 years. And have raised my family over here in Markham. I'm a parent to 3 children who are attending York Region public schools. I always believed as an immigrant to give back to the society we live in. And that's why from the day one, what I have done is I have involved myself very actively in several educational initiatives and the events which would not only support but also enhance the public education in the area I live.
係佢嘅名叫 Jeevan Trehan， 佢喺 Markham 咧已經住咗差唔多有14年啦，係個家庭咧係有3個細蚊仔，全部都係喺York Region 係讀書嘅。咁佢自己本身嘅行業咧係一個註冊嘅會計師，同埋咧就差唔多有咗20年嘅財經嘅經驗。咁咧，佢好相信佢自己，因為從好多學校都做過義工，咁佢好相信咧，憑住佢嘅經驗同埋對細蚊仔嘅關心，佢可以為社會作出一啲貢獻。
咁嗱，而家跟住我想問Jeevan 啦就佢係第一次參選啦，定係佢個意欲到底係點解會令佢參選咧？ So is this your first election?
It is my first election.
And why are you doing this?
As I mentioned to you, that I believe I have the professional experience and also the right educational qualifications, which will allow me to serve as not only as an informed leader for the board, but also I'm so passionate about the public education here. I've been involved with the school system as a council chair. I have worked as a treasurer. I've been involved with fundraising activities with the schools. Coupled with all these experiences, I believe I have that extra edge which I can provide the insight and the communication from the board to the parents. Definitely, I feel that my experience, my dedication, and my love and enthusiasm for the student success of the York region will actually be able to contribute to the performance of our school system.
Jeevan 咧曾經即係喺 York Region 喺 Markham 住咗好耐，同埋咧自己有幾個細蚊仔，咁佢咧曾經好積極咁參與一啲義工，同埋喺教育局嗰度做過好多活動。佢目前咧係有喺中學嗰度做教育局主席，同埋咧。佢覺得佢自己嘅過往嘅經驗同埋對細蚊仔嘅關懷係佢可以成為一個好可以為社區建設同埋組織成為一個好優秀嘅領導者。佢覺得佢可以為細蚊仔同埋家長安排好。同埋極力參與各種嘅學校同埋兒童嘅活動，咁同埋咧佢自己係好深信，佢因為對細蚊仔嘅關懷，佢好深信佢自己應該係可以為細蚊仔做到最好，同埋做到關心社會公益。
咁頭先聽Jeevan講咧，就話佢都同個教育界咧都有好多事情做過啦。咁我想知道下咧，即係聽下佢講咧，就話即係如果佢做，佢有啲咩想改變，有啲咩想真係佢想做到嘅理念係點樣咧 ？Yeah, we just understand from you that you have a lot of involvement with the education system before. So, but we like to know, like, what would you want to change or improve if you are to become elected?
As a council chair and been involved in the various schools, there is definitely three concerns or issues, I would say, which I bring it to the public and which I would like to address as a trustee. I definitely feel that the teachers, the school boards, the Ministry of Education should be accountable, where they should be able to give the students opportunities to learn, and there should be internal and external accountable measures which should be developed at all the levels. And this is what I'm looking for: accountability. We should have educational accountability where we have measures to check and see how the students are performing and how the board is able to provide those to the children. There is
我有如果係話想改變嘅話咧，我有3個改變想做嘅實行嘅。第一個咧就係我希望教育局係可以有問責制，咁希望教師啊、教育局啊同埋家長啊都可以大家用呢個問責制嚟使到嗰個system
個學生啊
好啲咯。
The other thing,
I definitely believe that for a successful education, there needs to be a partnership, with the partnership between our school, the home, the community, and the board. And my passion is to make that system, that relationship between the education system and the community. I want to ensure that the parents, the taxpayers, are able to communicate their concerns to the board. And as a trustee, I think they have to play a vital role to be able to convey that message from the board to the parents, from the parents to the board. So they are the link which I feel needs to be there. Very clear and interactive, collaborative communication.
一個成功嘅教育制度呢，我認為呢係應該係大家要一齊好似合夥人咁嘅關係，學校啊，個教育局啊，屋企啊，家長啊，咁大家嘅關係呢，就應該好似係大家係合夥人咁。咁如果我係當選嘅話呢，我希望可以代表所有嘅人。做佢哋嘅喉舌，聽佢哋嘅聲音可以聽到，各個人嘅聲音可以聽到，而且大家一齊做，希望嗰個 system 會好啲，成功啲。
Yeah. And the third thing.
And my third issue, concern which I am concerned with, is parent involvement and engagement. The community where I live in, English is, a lot of parents do not have English as their first speaking language. They are immigrants who are having 2 jobs. They do not have time to involve themselves in day-to-day activities of the children. They cannot come to the school council. And what is important for them is if they are able to send the child to the school with the lunchbox. If they're able to spend 1 hour and able to get the homework done, that's their involvement. So it is important that they have a voice, a strong voice, who can bring their concerns, who can come and talk to them, and if they have issues, take it to the board level, take it to the ministry level. And that's why when I say parent engagement and involvement, it's just not attending the school council. We need the parent engagement from the grassroots. We need to make those parents feel that they are part of the society. Just because they're not able to speak English, is not their first language, they feel they are unable to speak to the teacher. They get scared to speak to the principal. So that is an issue which I have seen being involved in the school councils, where the parents hesitate. They feel there is going to be a retribution to the student, and they don't want to take anything, and they feel that their children are unable to prosper. And as a trustee, I feel that's the society's utmost duty, that they need to give a proper chance for the student to prosper. As I said, I'm committed to student well-being. I want students' achievement, success, and how that is going to happen. And that's why I feel parent engagement and involvement has to be done, but in a language, in a way, the parents are able to understand and are able to speak. And that's what our board needs to do.
同埋咧，我注意到咧喺我哋嘅選區咧，好多家長都英語唔係佢哋嘅母語，所以咧佢哋好多時都會因為擔心自己唔識講英文，就同學校冇咩聯絡。咁咧，我希望我可以幫到佢哋因為咧好多時呢啲家庭咧係做幾份工啊，唔識講英文啊，咁佢哋就同個學校冇乜聯絡，所以咧我希望我可以幫到佢哋同學校大家有一個希望家長係多啲關心，同埋學校一齊令到啲細蚊仔有一個好嘅教育。
I have a more specific question. 我想問下咧，就Jeevan 咧，就係話佢因為呢個問題係特別係俾教育委員嘅，就係因為尤其是係 Markham 咧，我哋有好多唔同族裔嘅，咁唔同族裔咧，而家佢講緊學校啦，咁唔同族裔教仔咧係有一個唔同嘅力度嘅，咁我想聽下佢嘅意見喺呢一方面嘅嚇，咁就。We all understand that the Markham or York region in general is very diverse with different culture. We have Chinese, we have Indian, we have Asian, we have Caucasian, we have Italian, European, and so on. So it's so diverse that it seems like, especially for education, like different family have different family value and different way of teaching their student back home and so on. So what is your view in terms of these things when we are blended into a common education? Some are harder than other culture. And some like our children to be harsher, and some like to be more relaxed. And this is a lot of argument going on. So I like to hear what would you want to comment.
It's a very important question you bring up, Adam. And I think for every parent and every parent who is in York region, the success of their child is the utmost thing. Everybody wants their child to succeed, and that's why we have come all over from different countries, and we have adopted Canada as a country where we want to live, reside, and work. What is important is, as a society, what tools, what resources are we providing for these children to succeed? No doubt we have different backgrounds. No doubt we come from, you can say, baggage back from the countries we came. But at the end, we all are Canadians. And there are values which we have to adopt, and we have to understand the system here. Issue which comes here is there is no tangent accountability or measure. We are unable to measure the student's success. Does a good university, a good mark, is that what we are concerned with? Or we are trying to make our children a well-rounded individual who are respectful, have values and character. I do understand to be successful, you need those jobs at the Bay Street. And that's what we want our children to become doctors and accountants and engineers. But also we need to give them the values, because they are going to be living in this society. They have to adapt to the society. And that's why it becomes important that no doubt we as parents want the best for our children. We have to make sure that they also are provided with a caring, a supportive system at the house, and we are not harsh in a way which would take them away from us. We hear this mental health issue is a very big issue in Canada today. And statistics are there that 1 out of 8 person in Canada is suffering from mental health issue. Does it start from beginning when a child is small and he is being pressurized to go through this education system because of the parents who want the best? So I think it's important that the parents need to understand the system and see what, as a parent, they can support their children. And that's why I think it's important that our ministry, our school board, help those parents to understand. And that's why one of the things what I have been doing is parent engagement seminars. We had a very good, successful parent engagement seminar where we call parenting expert who speak to the parents and try to make them understand that this is okay. If your child is on the cell phone, it is fine, because that's what they are going to do. You cannot take that away from them. So let the child grow as a child, but as a parent, support them, which is important. Support them by providing the right tools. It could be, from school. And that's why I feel as a school board, we need to support the parents, because those parents who are finding it hard to understand the system here, they need help. And as I said, the board needs to come out with better system where they can understand at the root level what is the problem and come up with better solution.
It's pretty long for Before we make the big jump for Connie, let me ask you again. You're a parent of 3 children. Like, are you a parent would look for marks for these 3 children, or if they want to go to get into a lot of sports and so on and give up the marks. So, Dad, I'm not good in marks. I'm good in soccer. So, what would you say?
It's interesting. You know what? As I said, I have 3 children. My elder one now will be actually going to university, and you, as I say, you learn with experience. My younger kids, they just were acted in a play at Markham Youth Theatre. That's the passion. They love to sing. So, do I say to you, don't study? But we have emphasized that education is important, but your passion also follows. Your passion will follow, but you need to give the appropriate time. So when your studies are there, you need your best, give your best to your studies, and also follow what your heart follows. Whether it's a sport, whether it's singing, it's a piano, so they do everything. Do they go for classes? They do go for classes. And I think it's important that as a parent, what I'm doing is supporting them what they want to do. And that's why I said we have to understand it takes time. And what I'm expecting that at the school level, at the school board level, at the ministry level, I'm given that opportunity, provided the resources.
咁啊 ，Connie 等你好長啦，但係你一個概念
我講咗佢自己本身嗰個咩先啦。佢話佢自己本身有3個細蚊仔，咁咧佢認為咧係唔可以係叫啲細蚊仔做呢樣做嗰樣。你要睇佢首先咧，你要支持佢。讀書嗰陣時要讀得好啲。如果佢個心係佢中意，譬如佢中意唱歌，或者佢中意打波咧，你亦都要係support 佢。咁咧就唔好話強迫，唔好話強迫，因為咧越強迫個細蚊仔越唔會肯聽嘅。咁所以咧佢覺得教育局係可以俾多啲關懷父母同埋細蚊仔。咁然後到翻頭先所講
嘅問題就話我哋好多族裔一齊，咁大家個觀念都唔同嘅。
係講好多族裔嗰度，好多族裔嗰度佢就話好多人都係由於嚮往加拿大嘅生活就嚟移民，咁咧佢就覺得最重要嘅啦係睇下有咩資源係俾幫啲細蚊仔，可以令到啲細蚊仔可以發揮佢自己嘅長處。佢話大家都一齊係喺雖然你係嚟自唔同嘅國家，但係最終咧，我哋都係喺呢一笪地方叫做加拿大嘅地方喺度住。咁就挺個細蚊仔自己發揮，你喺旁邊輔助佢咯，即係唔好話逼個細蚊仔逼得太緊。咁佢Jeevan 講就。而家咧，因為有好多家庭咧，逼個細蚊仔逼得好緊要，變咗咧，佢俾嗰個statistics 就係8個人當中有1個人係會有精神有啲壓力嘅，所以咧佢嘅方針咧就希望個教育局可以除咗幫學生同埋細蚊仔，亦都可以幫下屋企人。咁佢經常咧都有舉行啲家長會，同大家分享一下嗰個點教細蚊仔嗰個經驗，同埋咧最緊要咧係支持個細蚊仔，就唔好壓迫佢。
Very good. Well, this is very good. Thank you for joining our show and let our audience know more about yourself and hopefully they can make very good and more participation and as well as responsible voting. And also, I have one quick question for Connie. We don't have a lot of time, and why are you helping and volunteering this? You can do it in Cantonese. 即係我問下 Connie 點解要幫Steven？
因為我識咗佢好耐，咁我識佢咁耐咧，佢都係做好多義工。咁同埋咧，我覺得佢做嘅嘢好有意義咯。咁我自己而家又退咗休，咁幫下個朋友，幫下我都住咗喺萬錦好耐，我住咗成萬錦成20年。咁 我以前亦都係同即係 deal with people 嘅。咁我覺得如果係多啲有經驗同埋有熱誠嘅人幫助個 community 咧，就好啲咯，大家個社會。
All
right. Thank you.
No.
No, she can explain. No, I trust.
But this is
Do you want me to explain to you?
No, that's okay.
But this is a very good show. This is a very good opportunity that we know more about Jeevan and your participation and your choice to make an effort to come out and get into this campaign. I know it's a lot of work and it's a lot of effort, but we need more people to come and make this country better.
Right.
The school system
True.
better. So 多謝晒大家聽眾們再認識多一位即係參選嘅人士。Thank you so much and good luck to your campaign and thank you and hope you can come up again and be a winner, be our leader.
Thank you so much. And before I end, I would like to thank Adam and your television, your radio show for inviting me and Connie here. It was our pleasure. And in the end, all I would say is the reason I'm running for this election is because I care and believe our children deserve nothing but the best. So please let me be a strong voice.
One last thing, mention your website so that people can know you from more different angles. Yeah.
So if you want to go to my website, it's Jeevan, Jeevan, the number 4, trustee, trustee.ca. Thank you so much and have a good evening.
多謝，拜拜。
拜拜。
以上內容純屬個人言論，所提及嘅政綱均以嘉賓原話為準，並不代表本台立場，敬請留意。立場敬請留意。立場敬請留意。立場敬。